Hello and welcome to part 2 in this look back at Resident Evil Survivor. There's a cutscene coming up, so I will speak to you after that.
I won't allow you to escape. You're going to pay for what you've done. What? Helicopter? No. The cleaners have already arrived? They must want this mess taken care of very quickly.
You'll find out who the cleaners are a little bit later on. To start this video off where I left the last one, depending on where you go, it depends on what handgun you get, because there's 4 I think. You get Handgun A by default. There's Handgun B, I think is the one we're going to pick up in here. Handgun C I think is in the library or the no, Handgun C is the arcade and the Handgun D is the library. And that's probably more, well, I like that one, but it is really slow. Handgun D, it's like a Japanese handgun. It's quite powerful, but it's got 8 bullets and is really slow to reload, I think, if I remember correctly. But I think the handgun that we're going to get in this section is probably the best out of the 4 of them. It's like really rapid fire. Also it depends, like there's different cutscenes as well. Like if I would have went into the library, there would have been a different guide to the one we just seen there. And the same for the arcade. The arcade one follows more on the cleaners. So that's just, you get more insight into who they are really going that way. But I think the way I've gone is the actual true story. I could be wrong, but I can't really, as I said, I don't like to spoil the story, but I will talk about it when the part comes up. It's really towards the end of the game. One of the things I find really quite annoying about this is, like with the other Resident Evils, you have to press X, I think, to open the door. With this one, if you just run to the door, it opens, so that you're pressing things by accident, and you can run outdoors by accident. Sometimes though it is quite hard to see items, you have to try different angles. I only ever actually come through the hospital one time. I didn't really like hospitals when I was younger. I still don't like them now, so I didn't really want to come this way, but I think this is probably the best way to go. I always used to go through the library, I think it was, or the arcade I went through once, but I think the arcade's quite harder to go that way. I actually noticed a lot of difference between easy and normal. They do have obviously have less damage threshold. They go down really easy. I'm on normal, that's why I prefer it. But problem with normal is it is just really hard. Well, it's not hard. It's just annoying. You'll find out there's this thing coming up in a minute, and I'll show you why I decided to just go with easy. I think there's a file in here as well. It's one of the things I hate about this game as well. I mean, I know they've done that intentionally, but it is really kind of annoying when you come in through a door, and obviously you can't see everything that's around you. But it's kind of annoying because I just tend to look around and like think, oh, am I going to run here, or am I just going to shoot this enemy or whatever? That's really sure. This is what I like about this game. Well, I don't like it. It's not nice, but I like how they sort of show the darker side of Umbrella. I mean, they have in the previous games that they really go into detail in this one, and you kind of this game's really a lot. I personally find it's a lot more darker story wise than the other games. Just trying to think. Yeah, we do go upstairs. No, I'm just trying to think because I thought there was a way that way, and then I thought no, it's. Well, I know one of the handgun is in one of these doors, and at the end of the corridor there's a nice surprise. Well, I wouldn't call it nice, but yeah, there's a surprise. On normal mode, I don't think that F8 spray's there because when I was playing it, I don't actually remember seeing it. But there's it's actually quite funny because the F8 sprays, even on easy, are very rare. I think there's like 2 that I've come across when I was playing it. But I can't say for sure really. It'd actually be interesting if there was an emulator you could use this on, because I think there are ones where you can put discs in. I don't really use a lot of them because I'm not very good at getting them to work, but it'd be interesting if you could save on that, because I have used them before, like for older games, and you can sort of save games in a certain state, like so you can save them while you're like moving around. So I wonder if you actually could do that on an emulator. It'd be interesting. I actually was going to do like a commentary coinciding like while I was playing and thinking, but I'm actually kind of glad I didn't for 2 reasons. Let's just say towards the end of this part I was getting very frustrated. I think it's this, no, it won't be in this part, but this like part of the game. And a bit later on as well. Oh no, it wasn't this bit, no, it was a bit later on actually in the game, but yeah. I do like to do commentaries, like, well, live I suppose it is, but I find it easier to just do them after I film the footage. Right, we've got the handgun now. I do like this one because it's really fast. I think in my original playthrough, because I played it back a couple of weeks ago, well, it's a couple of months ago. I think it was in before May. It's about April, I would say, because I was going to film it ready, but then I just got busy doing stuff with Tony Hawk and all that, and never got around to doing it. But I thought I'd have a playthrough just to get used to the game again. And I went through the arcade and got Handgun C, I think it was. And that didn't really. It was just a bit more powerful, I'd say. And it's got a bit. I think that one's got more ammo than all of them. I think the reason why they have done the save system like they have, I was thinking about it the other day, is probably because it's called Survivor and it's about seeing as how far you can get, really, I suppose. Because if you kept saving, it wouldn't really. I suppose that's probably the aspect of it, but it is annoying, as I said. Why people do hate this game, I can see why, some of the flaws in it, but I think story-wise it's really good. I think graphically for its time it was alright. I mean, that was really annoying because I just didn't see him. That's another thing I was talking about. That is kind of annoying when you just can't see them. I think they might. I don't know if they sorted that out in Survivor 2 or not. I might actually do a quick look back at Resident Evil Survivor 2 if I get a chance. Because I do. It is a really rare game. I've only ever seen it once, and that was the time I bought it. I don't know. I don't even know when it came out. I'll have to look it all up. But I just seen it one day. I think it was like £4, brand new. The case is a little bit dented, probably from where it's been. It's not like badly. Because I thought it was pre-owned at first, but it hadn't even been touched. It was all like sealed and everything. So the copy I got, it's not like badly dented, it's like a little mark. But I got that in 2004, I think it was. Because I'd never seen it before. Didn't even know there was a Resident Evil Survivor 2. So I was quite shocked when I seen that. I was like, I'm having that. So, but I've never seen it since. Like, I've only seen it on eBay and things like that. But yeah, it's quite a rare game, as far as I know of. I actually had to rebuy this game again, unfortunately. And here's the surprise. Leg it. I hate this guy. You see him a hell of a lot in this game. You thought he was bad in Resident Evil 2 on the second scenario. He's worse on this one, believe me. They try to make him like Nemesis, I feel, because he does just pop up so many times. I think the difference, though, between him and the one on Resident Evil 2 is he's got a lower damage threshold because you actually can take him out with a pistol. But in Resident Evil 2, well, I don't know, in Resident Evil 2 you never had to take him out, to be honest. You could always get past, well, I say you could always get past, and they did like to put him in blocked in corridors. I mean, this one wasn't so bad, but you could get around him, but it is worth taking him out in this one because you do get like shotgun ammo and acid rounds and fire rounds. I don't think there's much more left of the hospital now. I think we go into a basement now. So we got the manhole for opener. Oh, it's this bit. This bit on normal was absolutely doing my nut in. I'm gonna leg it, sod it, because that spider kept spitting that poison stuff, and you were just getting really badly damaged. And that zombie was in your face, and you couldn't really move, and it just really got on my nerves. And obviously I don't have the shotgun or anything at the moment, so I was really getting annoyed with that. But that's why I decided to go easy with it. It just felt like the right decision at the time. Oh, I remember this bit now. I actually did lose my original copy of Resident Evil Survivor. I don't know what happened to it. So
A picture. No, this is me. I am Vincent. It was all my fault. Who are you?
Wait. Please don't kill me. I didn't know anything about you then.
Stop.
and that's the end for this part. Thank you very much.